Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got y'all's little Georgia thing up there. I done disrupted the whole fucking Twitter today with that Mac Jones comment. Mac Jones,
Yep.
quarterback for the
hmm
Atlanta Falcons.
Nah, don't wish that on us.
Please
Hey,
don't. Please don't.
okay.
No, please don't.
I'm saying I can see it happening. I'm not saying I want Mac Jones. I'm just saying I would not be surprised if it happens. And y'all shouldn't be either.
I
Okay.
mean, anyways. Besides the fact that he benefited from NFL type talent at Alabama, but
Exactly.
I digress.
Whatever. It may happen. Just don't be mad at me if it does.
Two or
All
three
right.
two, but yeah.
All right. Because, I be right sometimes. All right. So, everybody, welcome to the Dirty Bird Nation report, to the unofficial official podcast of Falcons Twitter. I almost let something slip out my mouth, but I promised I would behave. So I'm just going to keep it to myself. We are here. First of all, this episode is supposed to be the return of Jalen, and his ass is late. Okay, so he'll pop up here somewhere during this episode. But we have our usual hosts here besides Breeze. We have the Josh, aka Colts fan right now. Check out his AV on Twitter, and you will see he is in a Colts hat. He lost a bet to Marcus Sniffles. So I'm so happy about that, Josh. And we have, again, y'all know him very well, or if you're new, you're going to know him very well. This is Jamel from Flag on the Play. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel. The shit is in the description. Okay, all his information in the description box below. So y'all check that out. How are y'all doing? We have not had
I'm
a
good.
Pretty
I'm
good.
good. COVID free. I'm good.
amen. A fucking man. And shout out to not shout out. Well, this isn't a good time for Texas right now. That came out wrong. But click the
I
link
get
below.
it.
Yeah, they need help. They need a lot of help. I have family that's been without power since Sunday. I know a lot of y'all have family and friends in Texas that's been without power, and I know you're helping them out. But if you don't, there's a link in the description box that tells you how you can help out. All right, so click that
Go
link
support.
help if you can, please.
Go support. Go support.
Facts. All right, so we have a lot to discuss, people. We have a completely new regime since the last time we talked. We have a completely new regime that includes a bald black man from the Saints that we saw. What is his fucking name? I wrote everything down and then I forgot it. What's his
Terry.
name?
Terry Fontenot.
Terry. Yeah.
Yes,
Terry
I'm looking at
Fontenot.
my notes. Terry Fontenot, and then we have my future ex-husband. He is the heir to FedEx, the heir to the FedEx Corporation, the Arthur Smith, aka Lethal's ex-husband in the future. So
First of all, when did you become your husband in the first place?
he's going to, like, it's just going to happen, and then I'm going to produce a heir or an heiress to the fortune, and then I'm not even going to say the plans that I have to become a billionaire, but if I eat, y'all eat. You know what I'm saying? So we family, so y'all gonna eat while I eat. You feel me? So it's gonna work out. So
Okay.
how do
I'm
y'all
good.
feel about these two hires?
Well, Josh, you want to take the floor?
Now you can go. Then I'll jump in.
Well, let's start with the head coach, right? I feel like any upgrade is a significant upgrade over Dan Quinn, considering what we've been dealing with
Damn.
the past 3 years since 2018. So I look at it. I expect us to be more balanced. I expect us to be more involved with the run game. Um, yeah, I love it. You know, I love it. As far as the new general manager, um, it's always good to steal from your division rival. You know, that's a plus. And he's good with the salary cap. And you see, he's already putting in work, getting to work already. As y'all know, two people have been cut. Ricardo Allen, all of us saw that coming. Allen Bailey wasn't significant like that. So, yeah, man. So I'm for it. I'm all for it. You know? So, yeah. There's
Yeah,
that.
Hey, Josh, what's up? You got some fans already
I'm
here.
not wearing the hat. I just gave you the Abby hat. Like no, but back on the topic. I mean, I like Terry. Like Jamel said, he's getting to work. He's shaping the team and the vision that him and Arthur Smith has by starting off with Rico and Allen being the first two cuts of his new team here. I mean, from what I've heard of him, he's really good with the cap. He's well respected, even though he came from our rivals. So I mean, he's off to an okay start. Let's just hopefully we could bring in the pieces that can contribute to this team in a significant way. But I mean, like I said, for now, at the moment, he's off to a decent start. Arthur Smith, I'm pretty excited with him. We saw how he took Ryan Tannehill and basically rejuvenated that boy career. Like
Right.
we thought
Got him paid,
Tannehill
too.
was, yeah, he exactly got him paid. Tannehill was basically a first round flop, and now
Yes.
he's. Well, we still have to see what he can do without Smith, but at the moment he's been a franchise quarterback for the Titans, so it's only up pairing him with Matt and then see what magic they can make. So I'm excited.
Right. Oh, and another thing, while we're talking about front office, bringing in Kyle Smith from the Redskins the Washington football team. I'm sorry. But bringing him in and out front office is huge because
Yeah.
do a good job at drafting, especially in the trenches over there. So that was big, bringing him over from there. That was real big.
So I'm to harp on that. One key free agent in the trenches is Ryan Kerrigan. Don't be
Yes, Ryan Kerrigan.
don't be surprised if I'm just saying if we sign him.
It's
Ooh,
possible. It's possible.
that okay. So the Ryan Kerrigan went to Purdue, so I know him well, not personally, but I watched his game well while I was at Purdue, and he is a fucking beast. So I would be really, really fucking excited if we do sign him. Like I would be really fucking excited. But
Ricardo Allen could do as well. Just thought I'd throw it out there too. But yeah.
yeah, he did. I don't know if we were there at the same time. I was about to tell my age in my business, and that ain't about to happen on this since I almost said something else. Like I said. Anyways, so Arthur Smith, besides him being the heir to FedEx, Arthur Smith, someone in the fucking organization sent him this. I paid for a FedEx package for expedited shipping, and it got there 5 days late. Talk to your goddamn daddy and fix that shit. Right? Okay, now that that's out of the way.
Amazon is better, but yeah.
Look, I only had a choice of FedEx, so god damn it. Some football player, I forgot to screenshot it, and I don't know why, since I've been so good at screenshotting over the last couple of days, but that's another story. He said that Arthur Smith was like a great coach to work for. He loved him and stuff. So that made me really fucking excited. And that he don't take no shit. Like I've been asking, I was like, I don't care who we get. I've said it multiple times on this show. I just want a coach that's gonna put foots up asses. All right. Feet up the ass. And they said that's what we get with him. So I'm really, really, really excited. I don't know much about GMs. So I don't know about Terry. But so far, so good. I mean, he kind of wears like Levi's or whatever. Like he wears some straight leg kind of Wrangler jeans, which makes me think he's a Trump supporter. But as long as he does his job, then we good. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? As long as he does his job, then we good. Look
and
who's
to
here.
piggyback off what you said about Arthur Smith, he is a no nonsense guy, and the key word is accountability with him, which is huge. So look who's finally decided to show up.
Jalen is in the building at the
I
perfect
came
time.
in here to do one thing only, to say hi and then bye, and then I'll be back later.
Oh my God, I'm your ass.
Oh my God.
Bye. We'll see you later.
Yeah, y'all be fine.
I made a whole thumbnail. I'm kick his ass. Breeze, I'm kick his
You
ass.
ain't gonna kick it.
And my foot is gonna go up your ass.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, bet. Oh,
But yeah.
who knows? It was the wide receiver from the Titans. That's what he AJ Brown.
Oh,
You
AJ
said
Brown.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AJ Brown. Yeah.
Thank you. I bet that's
Baby
Breeze.
Julio. Baby
That nigga-
Julio.
More screenshots than I do. You know, y'all know how Breeze is. He be screenshotting every fucking thing. If you, what is Marcus talking about?
Nah, we're okay. Thanks for
No, we
thanks,
good.
Marcus.
Marcus, just sit over there with Carson Wentz. All right, you need to dwell on that.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
dwell on that. Marcus will be back next week. So Josh, brace yourself.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long episode next week, y'all. So coach is done. Well, not done, but the main two people are finished. Did y'all have any opinions on Dan Pease? Oh my God, I'm so fucking childish. Every time I hear his name, I'm going to laugh. And Dave Ragon, the offensive and defensive coordinators.
First of all, as far as the overall coaching staff, I like the mixture of coaches. We added youth and experience, so this is a plus. It's good to have that. But as far as Dean Pease goes, like I said, there's experience. Everywhere he's went, he's produced a top 10 defense. So I like the fact that we're going to be running them over 3-4, which is we tried that with Dan, but not like how it should have been ran. But as far as our offensive coordinator, I'm not too familiar with him. So plus Arthur Smith is going to be calling plays, so can't really speak on that too much. Maybe Josh can, but can't really speak on that too much. But I like the mixture of experience and youth with our coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Josh, what you think?
No, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm not too familiar with the new OC, but like Jamel said, this Smith he's gonna be calling plays for the most part.
Right.
But Pease, from what I heard, he's a hell of a DC. Like Jamel said, he produces top tier defensive units. I think for like majority of his career, except for like the last recent years in Baltimore, but for the most part, you gonna have a top tier defense with him.
And that's only because that defense was Asian. That's why. But yeah.
But
Ray Lewis was older, Ed Reed was older, and so yeah, they didn't do a good job of really adding youth to that defense.
Right.
But outside of that, everywhere he went, pretty much top 10. Everywhere he went.
So I'm excited to see what he can do with Grady. Well, hopefully Neil, and Debo, and especially AJ too, in this defense. So,
yeah.
So
I think this will help. What's my man? Dante Fowler a lot too. I think his scheme fits Dante more, so I think he's going to be standing up more.
Dante got to show me, man. He hood Vic Beasley. That's the way he is.
No.
Man,
That plays better
He
against the
told
run.
me enough, even though he said after the season that he was injured most of the time. Like, he's just gonna have to not be injured and show me. Because right now you ain't showing me nothing, but you wasted my money. Even though it's not my money, it feels like my money. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to get his injury together this off season. Take that deer antler spray, whatever else.
and spread.
Yeah, use and come on with it, man. You know,
To play devil's advocate, though, he didn't have much help on the other side. Tech was a no-show.
No, but again,
And he
Dante.
got double teamed the majority of the time.
No, but again, no, not really. Dante
Well-
just couldn't beat one-on-ones. He did this in
A lot of
Jacksonville.
that has to do with, his hand being in the dirt. He's not that type of player. He plays better standing up.
We gonna
Well,
see.
Am I correct?
But we gonna see because the outlier in his
We'll see.
career
This will determine
with-
this.
was with him playing with Aaron Donald. Heck,
Part of it, yes. But you had Grady Jarrett in the middle, so
Grady's the one
Yeah,
that's getting double
Grady
teamed.
huh?
Grady's the one that was getting double teamed.
Yeah.
And who had the one-on-one?
I'm with you
Fowler.
on that.
And he couldn't beat
We
that.
agree.
So that's what he got to show me because as of now, he looking like a bust, a possible casualty.
This
another
is
DQ special.
the good
Yeah,
thing is
'cause of
his
Florida.
contract. The good thing is contract is expendable. It's not going to cost much after this year. So
Look, this is his show me year. That's all I gotta say. What's up,
Right.
Reggie? We love you. Reggie's gonna be on when he said closer to the draft. So some of y'all asked, Reggie will be back closer to the draft. I already asked him. He told me. So that's that. But yes, I just want y'all to know for sure.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know that we have 7 bald coaches overall, and we have 4 that need to go bald. So if someone could relay that to the organization, that the ones that need to go bald just need to just do it. You're old, your hair is gone. Just let it go. There.
Oh, why?
Ever
Oh,
gonna
by the way, Josh, I know you the happiest man alive. That dork Carter isn't here anymore.
Like I said a million times, I was completely wrong about him returning here. But yeah, I'm glad because that dude, ass, man. Like,
Tony.
And then what pisses me off about that is people like to say, "Oh, our offensive line wasn't that good." No, he wasn't putting them in the best position.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
he wasn't putting
like
them in
you,
the best position.
like you shouldn't be putting. You shouldn't be calling seven drop back steps plays for an O-line that has Carpenter and Brown and like just a makeshift and left guard. Like you don't do stuff like that. And then on top of that,
Right.
McGarry, he had his bright spots, but he's also getting whooped. And it's like he was just leaving him out there by himself while he was getting whooped.
Right.
So it's like a mixture of both. Dirk wasn't putting them in a great position, and because of that, they wasn't looking good either.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Correct. Right.
Look,
Our offensive line isn't good to hold up for 6, 7, 8 seconds. Call something quick. Call something quick and underneath. We won't have to hold the ball for so long.
Exactly.
Yeah. 3 stop, boom, get it out of there. Like.
That's it.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I promise you, it's not.
It's not. But when you have someone as stubborn and as set in their ways as Dirk was, you get what we saw. You get a quarterback that's going to get sacked almost 50 times a year.
Right.
O-line is giving up hella pressures. Like that's just what it is because Dirk just wanted to run what he wanted to run.
This slow, vanilla, predictable offense, just I swear I lost 10 years off my life every time he called a game.
That's why we were
Like, why
tired.
you have my quarterback holding the ball? Our offensive line isn't built like that. for what? It's not built for 7-step dropbacks. No. Quick, short, simple. You see what Sean Payton do in New Orleans, right? Everything's underneath.
Yep.
Facts. Hopefully, Arthur Smith and what's his name, Dave, can definitely turn this shit around. You know what I'm saying? Arthur's giving Dave the playbook, his ideas, and we can turn this shit around. Now, let's talk about this real quick, because I'm tired of people saying this.
I think I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Are not going to have a Derrick Henry on our team.
Thank you. There we go. I'm glad you brought that up. That's gonna be my next subject. People like to say, well, we don't have a Derrick Henry. We don't have a Tennessee Titans offensive line.
Derrick Henry is a gigantic man. Okay, he is one of the once in a blue moon type of fucking people, human beings or aliens, maybe. Like Julio's a fucking alien. Derrick is a fucking alien. He's humongous. He's tall, strong, and fucking players look like kids trying to tackle him. Well, we don't have.
You know who reminds me of? Y'all might call me crazy. Y'all remember prime Steven Jackson with the Rams? That's who he kind of reminds me of.
Why are you gonna bring up Mr. Tiptoe?
No, I'm talking about his days with the Rams. Them early years with the Rams.
But I'm just picturing him with us and just got mad.
No. Again, Dirk Cutter, but yeah.
In the O-line, yep. It was the same thing, Dirk in the O-line. But no, I think most people say that because they see Najee Harris and they think we could bring him here.
They have similar build.
Yeah, and basically get him to be our Derrick Henry. But yeah, we don't have that. We just need that system. And we have the right system. Any running back is gonna look pretty good in it. But yeah.
Yeah, I want you people who are thinking this to bring your expectations all the way down. No, not even all the way down. Bring them to hell, okay? Because you will be disappointed if your expectations are not in hell.
Yep.
Don't even bring them to the floor. Send them to hell. All right? It's not gonna happen. And I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear y'all crying. Arthur Smith was supposed to get us a Derrick Henry running back. It's not happening. Okay. Oh God, I'm so tired of fucking seeing that on the timeline when we hired him. Okay. Whew. Got that off my chest. Where is Jalen? Yeah, that's a great fucking question, Adolphus. He was here and then he disappeared and he said he's coming back. I'm gonna kick his ass. Just wait till I see his tall ass. I'm gonna climb a ladder and I'm gonna stop at him. Okay. Derrick Henry was a second round pick and not a high one. Marcus, do you have here? You just be talking. Oh my God, we have to deal with this next week. Oh, help!
We're not saying where he's picked. We're just saying like people just see like a running back of his stature, and they think we just automatically just get that just because we want one.
Yes, guys, I'm really sad. We had cuts today. And y'all know I like my boy, and he's gone. We got rid of Rico, and I know Josh is happy. Fuck you. And he was a leader, and he might have declined in performance, but he was still a leader, and he was friendly, and I liked him. So I'm upset.
Like Bree said, Rico just peaked way too early. Like he peaked where where we thought he wasn't gonna peak. Like, I just don't want to cuss that.
But then you'll ask about that.
Right. But no, Rico, he just peaked way too early, man. And
Right.
I
I
mean,
feel like he did too.
he just in the valley of his career with us. Maybe he could go somewhere else and revitalize his career, but with us, that's done. I mean, I wish him the best, but
Right.
he hasn't had
he just wasn't right after that Achilles injury, you know?
right. And
Yeah.
the crazy thing about it, he's fairly young if you look at it from an age standpoint in football terms, but his production, it just wasn't there anymore. But yeah, I wish him the best. But hey, I'm glad because we need to upgrade that.
And to piggyback off that, yeah, I feel the same. Like I feel like he peaked 2015, 2016. I feel like those are his best years. You know, and after that, he kind of had these little knick-knack injuries here and there, and couldn't rebuild from them. Now, on the flip side, Keanu looked damn well after his injury. You know, he looked damn good after his. So I don't know if it was his conditioning or what, but
That deer antler spray, man, that shit is legit.
No, it just takes players just a little bit of time to get back because like it's if you pop your Achilles up, it's really gonna take you 2 years. That following year you're gonna be like
a little tentative,
60%, and then you're still trying to find your groove. And then that second year after the injury, that's when you start to peak back to your older form or whatever. And that's what we saw with Neil earlier. For like the first 6 weeks, he was playing pretty bad. And then after that, he just took off and started playing like the Neil that we know. And
right. Now, my question is, do they bring him back? Now, I'll kind of do what Dan Quinn did with Vic Beasley, pick up his fifth-year option just for that 1 year and see what he does. If he does well, you resign him long term. If not, let him explore free agency.
I thought we did pick up his I thought we did pick up Neil. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Well, I just give him a cheap prove deal, and we just see where he go from there.
We do it from there, you know.
Yeah,
if he
man.
does well, you extend him. Extend him. If not, let him walk. But now, I do want to see more of Jalen Hawkins, see what he can do. But before we get there, I saw your tweet. Antonio Whitfield Jr., he was right there in our lap.
Right there. Right there.
I'm begging. I'm like, he right there. You take him. I'm like, yo, Antonio Whitfield Jr. Come on, this chance right here.
Yeah, y'all can see his Colts hat on Twitter.
I'm never wearing that hat again, okay? Never.
But yeah, speaking of Neil, so one starting safety is gone, and then we got Neil, and then we got some other motherfucker. I forgot. Yeah, Hawkins. So shout out to Ella_cool23. She posted a video today, and she believes, if y'all haven't seen the video, that's her on Twitter, Ella_cool23. And she said she thinks that we will get rid of all of our safeties and get new ones in free agency. I believe that was her exact words.
It was something to that effect.
Yeah, what do y'all think? Y'all think she's going to be right? I told her I'd give her a free shirt if she's correct.
I say that's possible. That's not far-fetched.
I don't think all three will come from free agency.
I say two.
If we're going to technically buy free agency, we're gonna
there they go.
we're gonna re-sign Neil as a free agent. In my opinion, we're gonna re-sign Neil to a prove it deal, and then more than likely we'll just draft another one, and we'll probably find a free safety and as a free agent too. So I think 2 will come from free agency, and 1 will come in the draft, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Same.
Yeah. I don't know. I keep debating if I want Neil gone or not. I did say I did want him gone during the regular season.
What?
Why? Because I wanted everybody gone except for 3 people. Remember? Who was it? Grady, Ryan, and Julio. Everybody else could have fucked up.
But granted,
hold on. Now, this one person who I was dead wrong about. He ended up having a hell of a good year. 4-year Lucan. 4-year Lucan.
Oh, I forgot.
Having a hell of a good year. And I was dead wrong about him.
Yeah, Foye.
No, he showed some promise the year before too.
Yes, that man was amazing.
Yeah, he has a knack for the ball.
We might. Are you a Colts fan or are you a Falcons fan? This is my first time seeing whoever Nikki. I'll butcher the last name is. Are you a Colts fan or a Falcons fan?
Oh,
I'm just curious. Okay.
Michael Walker showed a lot of promise too, at outside linebacker.
But I think he's the type of player that needs to rush. He's almost in the same boat as Fowler. They need to rush. But I think Michael he can put his hands in the ground and in the dirt and rush, as opposed to Fowler.
So you saying put his hand in the dirt more?
I'm saying he can. But
he can. Yeah.
Just in general, he just needs to rush.
He's versatile like that.
Huh?
You saying he's versatile like that?
Yeah, that's what he did at Fresno. He at the end, but like I said, whether he's has his hand in the dirt or he's standing up, he needs to rush.
Kind of like how kind of reminds me of kind of like a Leonard Floyd at Georgia, almost.
Right.
I always gotta bring up Georgia. Ugh.
Hey man,
ain't nobody talking about damn Georgia. All right, now Georgia football, and here y'all go. That's what
I think I'm in LA right now.
Oh my gosh.
We had some Georgia Bulldogs in the Super Bowl, you know.
Whatever. We went.
Hey, that's all we produce is winners, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Except for this fucking team. Shout out to Nikki. I have never seen you on here before, but I am glad you're here. And keep commenting and like this shit. But shout out to you. I don't know if you're a new listener or something, but I really appreciate you. I love seeing new names in here in these comments. So if y'all listen on the podcast, y'all want to join live on YouTube, then you have to follow the Twitter page because I don't post on Facebook. What about Gage is the question. Shout out to Braylon. He was on an episode during the off season. What's up, man? What about Gage?
Go ahead,
Gage. I have to give Gage his credit. I was pretty impressed with him. He really shut me up. Like my issue with Gage is one, he can make the most routine catch and he's gonna get up and something's wrong with him. Then 2, he just played a little too reckless. Like he'll catch a pass and he'll take off and he just wanna turn into a crash dummy and just trying to leap over 5 defenders and he gonna like land on his neck and like, dude, like we don't need all that. Just get guys to get down. That's it.
Okay, which one? Hold on.
Wait. I'm sorry. One more. But at times, you have to admit this. On key third downs, we will force things to him, and he will drop passes.
Yeah, but that's.
But he shut me up. He started producing on third downs too. So I can't say anything bad about him now.
And to piggyback off that, I think he's pretty much solidified that number 3 spot. You know.
Yeah.
That's his move.
Yeah.
I looked up his numbers. I know he had 700 yards receiving and like 5 touchdowns, I believe.
Yeah.
Damn, he had that. That's pretty good for number 3.
And now imagine how many yards he could have had if he just catch the third down passes.
Bruh.
We've been missing since, and we've been missing like a solid number 3 since like Harry Douglas. You know, we haven't had that in a while.
Right.
It's been a while, man. Gage, that nigga pissed me off. He pissed me off. If you heard me during the regular season, every time I was like, bro, like, calm down. Like, he would catch the ball. And you know how if you're a dog owner, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're not a dog owner, when your dog gets the zoomies and just starts running around reckless, all right, bumping into things, falling over, just running around reckless, and you just gotta stand still and watch that motherfucker go.
Like,
that's how Gage was. He was just being so goddamn reckless.
Yeah,
that
he's
shit
reckless, man.
Me off.
It's like he runs around like he plays like a chicken with his head cut off.
That's literally what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Like, and that's not a bad thing. I just need you to break it down.
It's not a bad thing, but you need to control yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do what you gotta do, but control yourself. That's why he was on the ground, just knocked out like that white boy did Nate Robinson. We was just out. Oh, you can't see me. I got my camera right on. So I know what I'm talking about. Like, bro, Nikki said Gage needs to stop being Superman and go down.
Exactly.
Can't read, but it's on the screen. If you want to see it, it's on the fucking screen. Exactly. We agree.
And another person who does that gets on my nerves is Calvin Ridley. He'll get 12 yards and then he tries to get extra yards. I'm like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like that Chiefs game. Like, he could have just kept running straight, touchdown. But this man, granted his ankles hurt, but this man slowed down and let the two defenders catch up to him and tackle him. It's like, Calvin, you have the first one. Like, you're probably like the fastest person on the field. Right. It's like you're the fastest. If Julio's not out there, you're the fastest person on the field. Just score. Like, relax, man.
Move. But, reminded me of Deshaun fucking Jackson. Like, stop doing that. Just move forward. You don't gotta stop, pivot, move backwards, then go forward. Like, you cost us some first downs.
Yeah. I think he did it against the Saints too. He was trying to cut back and ended up getting stopped short. But yeah, if he cuts that out, he'll be fine.
I forgot what game this was, but he caught the ball and got a big gain. Now, instead of him running straight forward, he clearly could have had a touchdown. He ran like towards the sideline and got stopped. And yes,
the Chiefs.
Yes. He has a big game.
Just run.
Like, yo, he keeps running straight. That's a touchdown. If you keep running straight, I'm like, I don't know if he scored on that play or not, but
no, I think Gage ended up scoring a few plays later after
that. But I'm like, dude, what are you doing? If you running a straight line, that's a touchdown.
Straight line.
If somebody got to tell him that, like, yo, somebody got to tell him that. You would think Julio, somebody be like, hey, dog, come on now.
Right.
He think you still at Bama, man. Like, you can't keep coming back, man. Everybody has feet in the NFL.
We got a comment. He said Bama does it better.
They cheat better. Yeah, y'all do that. That's what y'all do. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, y'all can start a war. All right. So the other cuts that we had was Alan Bailey, another DQ special, wasting our time. And the one that fans are really shocked about, because if you're on Twitter, then you love this man because he's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's for the people. He understands Black Lives Matter. We all on his black. So, damn, man. He's gone. He got waived or whatever. Waived, I think, is the specific term. And now we have a total of 11 point something million in cap.
11.4.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Because my phone screen went off. Yeah, $11.4 million in cap space. So
Wait, that's
with
so much
Kurt,
favor.
and we have a question. So Kurt, and the question about did we cut Gurley? How do y'all
He's a
feel
free agent.
about
He was
Gurley?
on. He had a
You
1 year
can't cut a,
deal.
you can't cut a free agent.
Man. He's not right. He's a free agent.
You can't cut a free agent.
I had to say that shit.
You can't cut a free agent.
Can't cut a free agent.
I didn't know you could. Can you?
You know, KTSE Ave Podcast had to come and take shots out there. Y'all better listen to them fuckers too.
Y'all gonna leave my Bulldogs alone now.
Right.
So now with Kurt cut, we officially, which I didn't even process till someone said it, we only have one quarterback, which means
That's what I'm saying, bro.
we're going to probably draft a quarterback.
Not necessarily. No. Nope.
I think so.
No. It's some better. It's some trash backup.
Can I go first?
Yeah, let Jamel go. He's been doing the Birdman hand rub over here. Jamel, what you got to say?
And Josh,
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I'm saying, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. Right. What I was gonna say was, at some point, you got to start preparing for the long term.
Do that next year.
Okay.
You do it next year. You do it next year.
Do it this year.
You do it
while
next
the
year.
quarterback. Let me tell you why. This year is a deep quarterback draft class. Okay, very deep. Am I correct? You don't necessarily have to take one in the first round. You don't necessarily don't. But this is a very deep and very quality. I'm going to say quality quarterback draft class. Don't wait until it's too late. You say wait till next year. We don't know what the quarterback's going to look like next year. What decent quarterbacks coming out next year?
Yeah, what black quarterbacks coming out next year?
You have JT that's gonna come out next year. You have Sam Howell, the kid at UNC, who's gonna come out next year.
He's buns. Okay,
Who's
He's
buns? Howell?
He's buns. Yes, he's.
Hey! Don't talk about our basketball teams.
Oh my goodness!
That's exactly what they are. Basketball school.
You know what? Don't make me come through here. Oh, hey, Nikki, do you follow me on Twitter? I trolled people with that today. Drafting Mac Jones.
No.
All seriousness though, he's decent. I'm not gonna say he's buns. He's decent. Okay, he's decent.
Yeah, he all right. He better. In my opinion, I personally don't think any quarterback from Alabama is good. But I mean, he okay. He's
decent. Okay, but after that, who's there? Who's coming out next year?
I just tell I get to you. You got JT and you have Sam Howell.
JT, that's the guy from Texas, right?
No, JT Daniels of Georgia.
Oh, JT Daniels. Oh,
yeah.
Hold up now.
JT Daniels.
What the fuck?
I mean, we gotta wait and see.
This.
The thing with JT Daniels, I like him. But let's see what he does with a full season, with a full body of work.
I agree. I guess better competition because we play some subpar defenses. So I agree with that.
Yeah, I gotta see a full body of work from him. Right. That's my only thing. And then after that, it's a complete drop off.
I mean, Project he put me on Cincinnati's quarterback, the kid who we just saw in the Chick-fil-A Bowl or Peach Bowl, whichever one.
Cincinnati's quarterback. They got their defense, They defense.
But look at his tape. He all right. Look at his tape.
I got to see more of him, so I don't know yet. But as far as the reason why, because this year is a very deep quarterback draft class. Just don't draft Kyle Trask. No. No. Stay away from him. Stay away from him.
Oh,
Exactly.
well, Breeze said
Stay away
so.
from him.
Nikki, Breeze is in the comments. This is him that you're seeing right here. Who's
No. No. Stay away from Kyle Trash. No.
Second
No.
round.
No. No.
Kyle
No.
Trask in
No.
the second round.
No.
I would really become a Colts fan if that happened.
I'll take Mac Jones. I'll take Mac Jones before I take Kyle Trash.
Kyle, he had a hell of a year, but again,
And he had Kyle Pitts, and he had Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, Grimes too.
Look,
That's what I said here. We might not have a top 5 pick next year. So,
and I get that, but still draft next year.
so
look.
I say take it while you got the chance. You know,
Why not build a defense for the quarterback that you're going to eventually have to get for him to be paired up with? Because he can come in as a game manager with a really good defense. Why can't we just do that?
you still can do that, and you still can do that, and you still can do that when you draft a quarterback this year. We have multiple drafts after this year.
I get we have different draft classes too after this year too.
That's my point. Yes.
So
you can afford to take one this year.
No, you don't have to take one this year. That's my point.
I say this year because this quarterback draft class is deep. So
I'm gonna say deep because we just saw we got a kid coming out of North Dakota State that played one game last year. What happened to the last North Dakota State quarterback? What just happened to him?
That's Philly's fault, though.
He just got traded today.
Fault,
nah,
but Philly's fault, though.
And again, it's a stat.
I forgot. No, don't do. Come on now. Let's not do him like that.
Wait.
No.
Wait. And it's a stat. I guess from 2009 to 2018, all 22 quarterbacks who got drafted in the first round, as of today, with the Carson Wentz trade, none of them are with the teams that drafted them. None of them. So why are we so hell bent on, especially taking one in the first round?
I said earlier, you don't necessarily have to take one in the first round. You can take one in the second round. It still be okay.
I just want to build a defense. Build a defense this year.
All right.
Because you have more pressing needs on defense.
I just don't want to wait too late, you know? Like
you're literally just getting one the following year. That's not gonna be too late. Because in my opinion, we can get two top 11, 12 QB performance from Matt Ryan for the next 2 years. After that, then it's gonna tail off. Matt probably played like a 16, basically a mediocre quarterback, probably the last 2 years. But for next year and the year after that, Matt gonna play like a top 12 quarterback, in my opinion. So that's why I say you don't need to draft a quarterback this year. Draft one next year while Matt is still producing, and then you possibly move on from there.
I mean, I just got to see next year's draft class, you know. I'm put it to you like this. I wouldn't be opposed to doing it a year early this year. You know?
I agree.
And then
I wouldn't be opposed.
I wouldn't be either. All right. It's all right. If Jalen
would you be okay with doing it? Yeah, I'll be fine with it.
Look, y'all see all these teams who are in need of a quarterback. Why not take this perfect opportunity to fleece whoever team for extra picks so we can build his defense?
Okay.
Why not do that?
I know it's happening right now. I can feel what's happening right now.
Why?
Hold on. I got this. First of all,
go ahead,
that J boy, I love your AV. Like, I'm obsessed with it and I keep staring at it. It's perfect. Who are you? DM me because I like that shit. Second of all, you know what's happening right now? Josh just doesn't want us to draft a QB because he's scared we're going to pick up Fields. That's all this is about. That is all this is about.
I don't care about Fields. Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
let me stop that whole Josh doesn't like black quarterback narrative, right? I see that a lot.
Please,
Oh,
come on.
Hey,
let me stop that right there.
Come on.
It's only one black quarterback that he don't care about.
more than one.
You know, it's only one that he never cared about. But last time I remember, he spoke highly of Deshaun Watson, right?
They don't.
He speaks highly of Deshaun Watson.
They don't consider.
Yeah, but he don't want him here.
I told Marcus that. Marcus, he asked me one day. He was like, "Would I trade Matt for Deshaun?" I wouldn't want to put Matt in the screwed up situation like Houston is, but I would take Deshaun here.
He's younger. He's what, 25, 26?
Right.
He's still gonna play another 10 years.
God damn, he makes me feel old.
Like they can again. Like they consider Fields. They consider Fields and Cam Newton the only black quarterbacks that's playing now. So if I say I don't like them, apparently I don't like all black quarterbacks.
But we already know. What's his name? He said he knows who. That must be a big lip porn star. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
What?
Is that you? Say it. I think it's you. Y'all know who the same name on Twitter spelled differently.
Running? You gotta be talking about running.
You just said this person is a big lip porn star, but you want us to know who you're talking about.
He's not a porn star. I just say he looks like a porn star because he got that mustache that looks like porn, like he did porno. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a family episode, and my boss is in the comments. Woo. Okay, let's continue before I get fired.
These are not the views of myself and Josh's. Okay.
Thank you, Braylon. No, go back to Braylon. Go back to Braylon.
Oh, which one? Shit. What did he say? Well, this is him making fun of you because everybody roasts you.
Go back.
This
right
one?
Here. There we go.
Okay, so Braylon said, but if you draft a QB in the first round, then people can't get mad if the defense still has issues.
Take the chance and fleece a team. You can fleece. This is the perfect opportunity to fleece a QB needed team. Fleece them, get extra picks, build this defense.
But what are you giving up, though? Who are you giving up?
It's whoever. Who? If you're trying to move up, if you have a QB.
Oh, I get it. Never mind. You mean like trade back?
Yeah, just trade back. That's fine. I'm like, I'll
be okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
As long as it's not like Carolina or anyone in the division. Hell, you can help out. Who needs a quarterback right now? Shit, probably Miami.
No, I doubt it. They're just staying with Tua.
Oh, I forgot.
They
should anyway. They should anyway.
But a lot of the players they're not funded to it.
Why? I mean,
when Fields goes,
I just hope they don't give up on him too early.
Again, we could fleece a team right now. We're in the prime position to fleece a team.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so who would y'all? Okay, let's start with Josh. Josh, if we get a quarterback from free agency or whatever, who would you want us to get
as a backup?
Yeah, as a backup.
Marcus Mariota, but he on the contract, so I think we got to pay for him.
Yeah, that's part. Yeah, I can see that. I'd be okay with that.
Look, church. First of all, it's COVID, so I ain't stepping inside of a church, all right? Because they wilding. Whole church is going down. due to COVID. And I ain't going. I was about to put some of my business out there, but I can't say that. Mitch Trubisky, nigga, you made
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea at all.
No, that's what I was going to say. I don't want him here.
As a backup, yeah.
I don't know about that. Nah.
I mean, as a backup, what's wrong with him being a backup?
I think I'd be a better backup.
Because that's a possibility of him playing. I don't want him here on this team. No.
Right.
But
I mean,
because
he'd have-
now OC.
Stop. Breeze hush. Damn. He's always yelling at us. I ain't more. Don't yell at us no more. God damn it. Just kidding. I love you so much, boss. Appreciate everything you do for me.
Or, you know, Andy Dalton. I'll take a flyer on him.
Possible.
Andy Dalton.
Okay, I can see Andy. It's not the best one, but it's not the worst either. He did well for me, like my whole fantasy football career before I stopped playing fantasy football. He did very well for me. Andy Dalton did. So you people in the comments, y'all tell us who you would like us to draft. Not fucking draft. Get a fucking quarterback in free agency. Who would you get? Let us know. And if we get them, I'll send you $1 on Cash App because I'm broke. So that's how you get from me. Okay? If that even happens. All right, let's talk about the draft since that's kind of where we're at. All right.
Season after line, second round.
Everybody is fucking losing their goddamn minds over this fucking fourth pick. And if y'all don't know, if you're new and haven't heard me in an off season, I hate mock drafts. Granted, I did one because y'all like it. I did 1 or 2 on the timeline because y'all like it, but I fucking hate it because all people do is plug in random players that'll fit in that round. And every time someone comes out with a new one, y'all lose y'all's fucking minds every single time. I don't know what y'all's problem is. Okay, number 4 pick. If we stay at number 4, since everybody wants to know, and we're not fucking talking about this again. Okay, we'll probably talk about it next week. But after that, it's done till the draft. Okay? God damn. Number 4 pick. What position, if you had no player in mind, it's a position, or what player would you get and why? Josh, you're first.
I have three possible options. Mekhi Parsons. Or trade it back and again secondary help.
You said if we were to stay put.
And well, okay, yeah. If you stay put, I'm taking Parsons.
Parsons? Tough. I say best player available. Whoever that may be.
Whoever, best player. Yeah.
Best player available.
Who would I pick? Look, I know Jalen was like, no. And some people were like, no. But I would not be mad if we picked up, I don't know how to say his first name, Sewell, the O-lineman from Oregon.
I mean, I just don't know how that would work with him because he plays left tackle.
Yes.
And then what Jake? What we gonna do with Jake? What, kick him inside?
That's what I said. I said the only way you do that is the only way you take Sewell is if you plan on getting rid of Jake.
I mean,
look at people agreeing with me. Sewell.
I mean, not get rid of him, but you would have to like possibly kick him inside. I'm thinking.
That's the thing. He play inside though?
Right.
Yeah.
And if he can't, then you just like you said, you just have to get rid of him by
you
trading.
can do that. See, you can do that with Caleb McGregor, but the only thing is Chris Nixon plays right guard. So that would be a log jam. That's a log jam.
Yeah,
Now,
we need help on that side too.
I've always said since Jake Matthews been here, right? He's played out of position. He's naturally a right tackle.
Okay, if that's the case, kick Jake to the right, then kick, I guess, McGarry to left guard and see which. I don't think he can play left guard.
Yeah, you can do that, but because I don't know if y'all remember, but when he came out of Texas A&M, when he was at Texas A&M, Jake Matthews played right tackle. Luke Joker played left tackle. Remember Luke Joker?
Mm-hmm.
Luke Joker got drafted. I forget by who.
I think he's in
So when he
Tennessee.
got drafted, it may have been. I don't remember. But when he got drafted they moved Jake from right tackle to left tackle. So I'm like, he's been playing out of position. He's naturally a right tackle.
Right.
Yeah, people in the comments have said, besides agreeing with me, they said
I don't think that's gonna work though. Moving him to left guard.
Yeah, move Jake to left guard, plug McGarry into left guard, make Sewell to right tackle. And then we have Breeze with a million fucking comments saying BPA, like these are all his comments. These are different.
He's with y'all. He won the best player available too.
Breeze,
okay. Y'all saying this, but if we draft Kyle Pitts or that or Jamar Chase, I don't hear any grumbling from y'all.
But that's not best. That'd be no. That would. You just gotta be stupid doing that though.
Breeze has not been this on edge. This week put Breeze on edge. He has not been yelling this much before. It happened.
Jamar Chase would be stupid.
Breeze, stop the caps lock. Breeze, you're killing me. Look, Breeze, let go of the caps lock. It is okay.
Yeah, he's yelling, man. That man's mad.
He's yelling at us. Okay, so if we trade back, what position, or pick it like a range, like 7 to 8, whatever, and who would you take then?
I'd go defense. I keep hearing Pat Surtain's name a lot, but anyways.
Yeah, I would go Pat as well. Give AJ a running mate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be okay with that.
Breeze, calm down. Breeze, go eat a Snickers.
Yeah,
thank you.
I don't think you could just move McGarry to like left guard. I don't think that would work.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. That's why I wouldn't draft Sewell. Like that just wouldn't work to me. Anyway.
Yeah, I just like him, and I think we need help on offense. So
we just need a left guard. Well,
just draft the left. How about just draft the left guard instead of moving Jake? Just draft the left guard.
Right. We just need a left guard, and then we gotta see how Hennessy. He played pretty decent last year at center, so we just have to see what he could do with a full year at center. But we really just need a left guard on the line.
Right.
Yeah. I haven't looked at left guards, so I don't know.
We don't need no more experiments, okay? Just draft a left guard.
That is true. We don't need any more fucking experiments. I'm tired. Unless they know what they're doing and they know, like, okay, this player has been capable. You know what I'm saying? Before.
I'm tired of drafting slot corners and moving them to safety and just draft the safety.
Just do it, guys.
a safety that we need to look at, honestly, in the third round, if he's still there, we need to look at Richard LeCount. He a ball hawk.
I mean, not trying to sound like a homer, but you know, not trying to sound like a homer, but
Oh God,
you
here
know,
we go again. You done showed the Georgia logo. This is why we only need one Georgia fan on here at a time.
hey, no, but all seriousness though, I see he's all a jar. Second round, go get him.
It's just we again we don't know exactly how P's want to run this defense. So I would want him here, but again we don't know what he wants to do.
Yeah, everything. So people are like speculating, but everything is up in the air with this new regime. Like we can't even guess. You know, too much we can give, our best guess, but with the new regime and how it's working, it's gonna be fucking insane.
Hard.
Like I don't know. I don't know their future, except for the whole quarterback thing, since we only have one quarterback. And that, we don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. And Micah, what's his name? Micah Pearsons.
Now I would be okay with that.
Here's the thing though. I don't think if he's available, if they want him, I don't think they're gonna take him because this organization as a whole does not take players with sketchy background.
Nope. That was coaching staff. That started with Smitty, and then it kind of took a backseat with Quinn. And at this point, I don't think Arthur Smith care about that. He just won't ball players.
Right. I don't care unless he has like, a murder on his, unless he's like wanted for murder or something like that. Listen. Take him. All right.
Yeah. Look, we gonna see if they, allow this, change up. If our B's aren't the problem. He's talking to Breeze in the comments. Never mind. Him and Breeze are going back and forth in the comments. RB and play calling have been a problem in the past 2 years. That is true, and that's why they fixed it.
Yeah, it all correlates. It's okay if you have bad play calling. Your plays are gonna look bad. Like I was saying earlier, Derek was calling 7-step drop plays, knowing the O line can't hold up that long, so they gonna get beat. Matt gonna get hit. Everybody's gonna look bad. But when you have good play calling or decent play calling, you can hide some weaknesses of your players.
Right. I know you don't like me bringing up this guy. I know you don't like bringing up this man's name, but
don't you say it.
You better not say it. Don't say no sorry.
He did though. He didn't do that much though, right?
Oh my God, I hate that guy.
But did he not though? At least, but did he not though? All jokes aside, take that season, right? When everything was going right. Did he not hide our deficiencies on that O-line?
Are you talking about Shanahan?
Yes.
Bring up Shanahan.
Shanahan.
No, I'm trying to make a correlation. No, I'm just trying to make a point. That's it. I'm not gonna hop on it too long.
No, that zone blocking scheme, you just have to get the right type of lineman who can run that scheme, and you'll look good.
Yes, right.
So he brought in Chris Chester from Washington Williams, and
Alex
Reacher. Alex Matt from Cleveland. He had the right pieces. He knew what to get out of them. But that's what we're saying.
At least you have to have that's one thing. And Dirk couldn't do that.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Your play caller, your OC, he has to know his scheme has to be good enough to where he can have mediocre personnel, but your scheme works well enough to where they're gonna look good at it.
That's all we ask you to do. That's it. That's all I want you to do.
And hopefully he will. I really hope Smith and whoever this Dave guy is. No offense, we just don't know you like that. So the Dave guy. Like, sorry, we just don't know you like that. So I hope they turn it around.
I think it's going to be a situation like Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid, where Andy Reid calls plays, but Eric Bieniemy is the one that designs them. I think it's going to be a situation like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dave Ragone, he'll like help with like designing plays. What plays to call on this down, what to go on this down, something like that.
Yeah. All right. We don't know. We were trying to figure that out a minute ago in the comments and on here. If we draft, so we don't know what we're gonna do with him. We're just.
I just think that'll be one big log jam. Basically, that's just me.
Yeah. We got other draft picks that nobody likes to talk about. It's funny because Aaron says that all the time. He was like, "Why is everybody so concerned with number 4?" And we got more rounds to draft in. So the other rounds, which is a lot. Do y'all have anybody in particular that you want to pick in any of those rounds? It doesn't have to be all of them. It could just be like 1 or 2 rounds you'd like to see this player.
I say address the safety position. I say to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
Like a real legit free safety.
Any particular round? 3, 4, 2, 7.
I would personally say somewhere either 2 or 3. Because in my opinion, since we only have one player on the contract, which is Josh Hawkins, I think he's more of a
Jalen,
more of a strong safety, anyways. So I would say you probably go free safety in the second and third round, in my opinion, because we need a starter. We need an instant starter, or because I don't think we're gonna. I mean, you can find a decent one in free agency. It just depends on what piece they want. But I mean, if you're trying to again build that defense, then you would go free safety in the second or third round.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that.
Okay, Roderick said 3rd or 4th. Didn't I tell to turn off your caps lock? God. You know what? We can't have no more incidents.
What is he mad about?
Is he still? What? I said we can't have no more incidents and record because he is still upset. Turn the goddamn caps lock off. If you know, you know. Oh my fucking God. I'm sorry. It's not Breeze. You're about to see why I said that, and you're about to be mad, Josh. Who gave you the...
Why?
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
All right, man. I'll catch y'all later. It was a good show.
Seems like everybody's having a good time. Seems like everybody's calm and collected and not going at each other's necks. I kind of see what I just saw what y'all were talking about the draft or whatnot, and the whole do you take a quarterback in the first round or take the best player available or fill the position of need or whatnot. So I'm on board with the whole. I think y'all had a contest about like who the Falcons should draft at number 4. I said you should pick Penei Sewell. That was my choice. But I also understand why people are mocking I'm not gonna say any quarterback's name, but I do understand why they are mocking a quarterback to the Falcons at number 4. And that is because if the Falcons are as good as you say they are, or as you think they are, if Arthur Smith is as good of a coach as you think he is, if this new GM is as good as you think he is, you guys are not going to be in this position again to get a quarterback. Like, you guys are not going to be in the top 5, probably not even in the top 10. You guys should, in theory, be back in the playoff hunt tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but this season, as long as Matt Ryan is healthy, as long as that O-line gets built up. So if you have the opportunity to take a quarterback right now, and you can do what the Packers did, you can do what the Packers are doing currently. Like, we forget that Aaron Rodgers sat on the bench for 4 years. He sat down for 4 years. And the Packers never, during that time, like, tanked or went into the hole or had a losing record. But they kept building that team. So when Aaron Rodgers was ready, when Brett Favre left, Aaron Rodgers
forced him out.
Slide in.
They forced him out.
I mean, he said he retired, and they wanted to come back, and they were like, "Hey, you can't keep doing this. Like, you got to make up its." They
forced him out
for him essentially. So, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, you can draft a quarter, and this is it's not an issue with you particularly, Josh, but just with people when it comes to draft season. Yes, you can draft a quarterback at number 4. But there are also multiple rounds in the draft. You can get a game-changing defender in the 2nd round. You can get a starting offensive lineman in the 2nd and 3rd round. You can find a running back that can produce and contribute in the 4th and 5th round.
I agree.
So and that's all. That's all I would really add to the whole draft conversation. Like, if they want to take a quarterback, I understand the reason. They're not just taking a quarterback just to take it. It makes sense.
Right.
Matt Ryan is how old? He's like 35. You know what I'm saying?
36.
He's not 30. He's 36. He's not getting any younger. Yeah. He's not going to get better. And you guys don't have another quarterback on the roster. So if you can get a quarterback now this high that is actually talented, as soon as how many years is left on Matt Ryan's contract? 3 years? 4 years?
3.
He's got 3 years left?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So he plays out his 3 years. You build up that team. Hopefully at that point, y'all have done well by Matt Ryan. And at the end of his 3 years, you can be like, hey, man, you've played a long time here. You've played here for over 10 years. Aren't you the greatest quarterback in franchise history? Probably a top 3 player to ever be a Falcon, but we have this young quarterback. He's been learning under you for 3 years. We need to see what he's got.
Wait, Marcus. Wait, Jamil. With that, you have two sides to the coin. Okay, yes, you can go the Green Bay route and do that, but you also have the your team, the Colts route, where you had Peyton. Granted, he was hurt. You kicked him out. You brought in Luck. You didn't have the O-line built like how you should have. So Luck got hit, got injuries that forced Luck to retire. So now you're back in the QB carousel trying to find a QB. As opposed, you could have been building your team even more, and you would have been fine.
And this goes back. But that goes back to
what Marcus Smith said. You can still draft a quarterback and still build around him. Like, you can still do that.
This just goes back to the question. This goes back to the question that I brought up on Twitter as what is the most important thing to have when it comes to having an elite skill set? Do you want to have an elite defender, an elite quarterback, or an elite coach? And at that time, we didn't have an elite GM. We had an incompetent GM. We had one of the worst GMs. So in terms, like, we weren't able to keep our quarterback. And right now we have a GM that is building a really good team. So when we actually find a quarterback, he'll be ready to step in, and it won't be an Andrew Luck type situation where it's just like, well, he's the best player and everybody else around him sucks and he's getting killed every week. And that could be the same thing for the Falcons. The Falcons can take a quarterback at number 4 and over the next 2 to 3 years, build a good team so he can step in like Aaron Rodgers. He can step in like Patrick Mahomes. He can step in like any of these other quarterbacks and be successful. I'm not saying he's going to be a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl MVP, but you guys are going to have to suck for luck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to watch that.
Okay, Jamil was clapping. Jalen has finally officially returned. Jalen, we're talking about the draft and quarterbacks.
To be fair, I did return for a brief moment earlier.
Yes, you did. So you said on the timeline, we're going to draft a quarterback. Are we going to draft a quarterback at number 4 or where?
Give us your hot take.
Yeah.
There's no hot take. If they're smart, they take a quarterback because that's what you do.
The only one that is Josh. Josh is the only one.
I'm not even going to go into that with Josh. I already know where he stands on it. There ain't nothing to talk about.
Now, Jalen, let me ask you this: which quarterback do you take?
Whichever one they think is the better one.
Oh yeah, don't. Yes,
but he's so neutral. Cause chaos and negativity.
Say the name like, so I can launch my phone. Say it.
It's literally either Justin Fields or Trey Lance. Don't care either one.
Damn, we lost Josh.
You're a heart attack, Jalen.
If it's me, if I'm the GM of the Falcons, I think I would take Trey Lance because you can justify sitting him a lot longer because he doesn't have as much experience as Justin Fields. So you can sit Trey Lance for 3 years and it would make sense. And no one would be like, well, we need to see what Trey Lance has. Like,
if you're sitting a rookie quarterback for 3 years, then it's a waste of a pick.
Especially at 4.
Is it though? Like, because I mean, you can do that if you still have a good quarterback that can produce and you can still build the team around him.
But you can't build a team around the contract that they have with that, so it wouldn't make sense.
What contract?
That makes sense. I agree with that.
With Matt Ryan's contract, you can't do that. It's not possible.
You can build through the draft.
Yeah, but that would take a lot longer.
I get what you're saying, but explain that for the people who don't understand.
Explain what? The fact that they don't have time to do that, or the fact that they don't have the money and resources to do that?
Yes, that.
Oh, they're literally what? Matt Ryan has what, a $23 million cap hit next year if you cut him. Like, he's taking up $23 million of your cap, and if you're drafting a quarterback this year to sit behind him, that's just wasting cap that you could be spending to build the rest of the roster. And the only reason why you don't want to do it this year is because of the cap hit that he has. And he still can play. So it'd be best, especially because beside Trevor Lawrence, there is no quarterback in his draft that is going to be ready to play year one. Like, you could put him in trial by fire, but good luck with that.
I mean, if you're one of the people who wants to build your team mostly through free agency, then that makes sense. But you can still build your team through the draft also.
Yeah, you can build your team through the draft, but I guarantee you have more of a shot of building through free agency and getting players that you know are good than spending decades trying to trade back and get pieces that you don't know are going to be good. The draft is a crapshoot. You could either pick somebody who's from the smallest school and he could be the next Hall of Famer, or you could pick somebody from a big school and he's out of the league in 2 years. It's just how it works.
Ooh.
It really all depends on the GM. How you.
It depends on a lot of stuff that you have no control over. So do the things you have control over.
Jalen came to the fire. That's what the comments say.
Preach, young fella. I like to hear this.
Look, Jalen is a fucking resident expert. We just never hit up a time for us to come together. And I was tired of him cussing me out, so
it's y'all fault. I almost blocked it on the cap. My thing was hovering over the button.
Breathe. Stop the cap, stop breathe. Look, Marcus is learning something. He's taking notes just so he can use this on us later.
Good. You know, any argument that gets Josh out the paint is fine with me.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Except for that quarterback, man. I don't care about that.
I mean,
again, my whole philosophy, like I said, I've said multiple times on here before they kick me off, is the draft. Listen, the draft is all about getting good value for your picks. And if you're in the top 5, you're taking one of 3 people. Taking a pass rusher, there's no generational pass rusher. You're taking a quarterback, there's 3 who could be very good quarterbacks, and then you're taking a tackle.
Exactly.
However, the one tackle that is worth that pick plays the same position that somebody you're paying $15 million, who's already good. So,
Correct.
Josh, again, don't want to hear it. I already know. I saw the face. I saw the face. Don't want to hear it. So at that point, your only plays are to trade back and roll the dice on a 36-year-old quarterback who could decline at any moment,
Roll the dice.
or take the quarterback, and if your quarterback who was there declined even a little bit, you have his replacement, because that'll be the best value pick. Until Trey Lance started getting all this hype about being a top 10 pick, I was like, yeah, if they can trade back to like 12, 15 and take Trey Lance, I will be completely fine with that. But that's not going to happen now. So that changes everything. I was all about, they need cheap labor, so they need to trade back, get as many people as they can, and see who fits, because that'll work. And then everything started happening where that didn't allow that to happen. Because any of the secondary tier quarterbacks are not good, just in general, trash. Like, not good at all. So I don't want them. And I don't want to be without a quarterback for 3 years trying to find one. That's the worst thing you could do. Because then the rest of your team is trash.
Dang, son.
Braylon, that's completely fine. Like, there's no right or wrong answer to that. It's just the best option, and then based on your team profile.
It seems like the only best answer is going to be determined by if the players are good or not. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's a crapshoot. So if you take the best O-lineman or the best defender available and they're not good, and say one of those other quarterbacks turns out to be like, all-pro rookie of the year type deal, then you're going to think it was the wrong move.
Yeah, if you take the quarterback and they suck and one of the other people turn into all pros, again, you're going to be like, well, I should have took them, because hindsight is always 20/20. But you can't do anything about that right now. You literally have no choice. You just have to do the pick that has the most value, which is the quarterback, or in Josh's case, if you want to take the lineman, I'm fine with that too. But I just want the quarterback. That's about it.
He's like, give me a fucking quarterback.
Nah, barbershop they don't even know who Trey Lance is. They just know he's black. So they're like, yeah, give me him.
Right. Exactly. Right. That's literally what it is.
He black and he run fast. Give me him.
That is true. I agree.
So check it, Jalen. We talked earlier about safeties. Do you think Neal is going to be returning?
It depends on his price tag. I'd like him back. I think he played pretty damn well coming off of 2 season-ending injuries.
Yeah, we all agree with that.
So, like, if he doesn't come back, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna get a bag somewhere else. I'm all for players getting their money. Go ahead and do that. I would do the same shit. But if it's like if he signed somewhere for like a 1 year, $2 million deal or something, I'd be pissed. So
easily did that.
Especially because you have like one safety on the roster right now. Like, you need safeties at this point.
Yeah, Braylon, I'm back and forth on Neal too.
No, you're not. 50.
Your reason for being back and forth is some shit that happened 5 years ago.
Okay,
right.
Who catches the fucking ball with their knees? Who does that?
Oh
to be fair, that was awful. I will agree. I'm not going to defend that. But that's also the exact same way that punt returners and kickoff returners catch the ball. They catch it with their chest, which is what he tried to do.
But he caught it with his knees. Okay.
He tried to catch it with his chest. He just misjudged it, and then in the Falcons' way, went terribly wrong.
Yes. Okay. And he's been injured.
That wasn't on him. You know what? Who that was on? That was on the guy who caught the rollout on 4th down. That was on him. Not on Neal.
Not on the guy who literally caught the ball with his.
I don't think he's gonna go to Dallas. They have a decent safety that'll play his spot. So the rest of their defense is complete shit, but they have at least one good safety.
Ditto.
Yes.
Ditto.
Oh, I thought you said GIF.
No.
I threw my fucking pen. Because that made me mad. I don't know where it went. Fuck. Okay, Jalen, what are your thoughts on the new regime? The bald-headed man and my future ex-husband.
Who the fuck is your future ex-husband?
The FedEx
Yes,
guy.
yes.
Oh, man. I have no thoughts on them if they have done nothing. So I will have thoughts when they do something.
Yeah, see how Jalen gets on my nerves.
Bro, what do you want me to project something? I could project, but like I have no thoughts on them. They haven't done anything.
That's what you want you to do.
I'm like they literally done what they're supposed to do so far. They cut Ricardo Allen and cut Allen Bailey, who they'll have two of the bigger cap hits.
Okay.
Like Aaron says on Twitter, the salary cap doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. It's not really a real thing. You could do whatever the hell you want every year. You can literally just restructure people until the end of time, and it will not matter. So they'll pay Ridley if they want to pay Ridley. It's as simple as that. But on Arthur Smith,
gotta actually free up my money. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he was my second or third candidate behind Joe Brady, and then I don't care about GMs, so I legitimately don't be like researching GMs. Like I saw the name and said, "Oh, cool," and I was like, "All right, he's black. Let's go." I'm like, that's about it.
Black with his Wrangler jeans and his cowboy boots.
That was literally the extent of my research on him. I have no idea who he is. I saw the impassionate press conference and I was like, "Yo, this guy's pretty fucking cool." But besides that, I don't know who the fuck that is. Arthur Smith should help a lot more because the Titans were actually really fun to watch, like genuinely fun to watch. Well, I mean, anybody's fun to watch if you have to watch the Falcons every week, but they really
can't get any worse. So hey,
so they were genuinely. I mean, I didn't lie.
No, you didn't.
You're not lying at all.
So he should be a lot better. I like how he adapts to everything because he was completely different between Tannehill and came because they changed those exactly. So that's what you need, especially coming with potentially a new quarterback and then a whole lot of turnover coming on the offensive side because everybody on there is old as hell besides like two people. So we'll see. Beside that, I have high hopes. Well, I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes for anything the Falcons do anymore. But I have hopes good enough that they are
cautiously optimistic.
I'm not cautiously nothing. I'm not optimistic at all. I'm just like, well, if it happens, it happens.
Hey, I tried, guys.
Hopefully he's good. I would very much like that. Especially I need Matt Ryan to have another good year before he's shown the door to the Golden Gates.
Oh, damn. That shit gonna be sad. But
I haven't cried in like 15 years. I might cry then. No cap.
Yeah, I've cried since the Super Bowl.
That's my guy.
But when him and Julio are no longer with this team, I'm gonna be balling like a baby.
The crazy part is I'm not gonna cry when Julio goes because at this point I already know Julio's Julio. Like he's chill as hell. Like
right.
He's Julio. Like
right.
No matter what, his status in history is etched. He's good. He has nothing else to prove
at all.
I feel like I have to fight people on Matt Ryan every other day. So
you do because they're ridiculous. They're fucking ridiculous with that. He makes $30 million, so he should take the blame. That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Like, how fucking stupid.
Now that the Super Bowl is over, you could literally just like, so Pat Mahomes should have taken the blame for that game.
Exactly.
Nice. Exactly. That's all you have to say. And then if they answer that, don't reply back. Just be like, okay.
All right. Do you see
Falcons fans
any
need to appreciate Matt Ryan.
Oh, sorry. Marcus, did you say something?
I said Falcons fans need to appreciate Matt Ryan.
Yeah,
they do.
That's the problem. A lot of them don't.
The majority of them don't.
The majority. And when he's gone, they're going to be crying like babies, and we're going to be bringing up their tweets. And I'm hitting them with this you?
See, again, the chaos part of me wants them to take, like, I don't know, like trade back to like 15 or something and take like one of the secondary corners or some shit, and then Matt Ryan like completely falls off a cliff and we have to like find his replacement, and then we're just complete shit for like 10 years. I would love to see that.
No, man. Do not.
Pull up Baker
Do
Mayfield.
not wish
Pull
that.
up
Come on.
Cleveland Brown.
No.
Oh
Pull up
God,
Cleveland Brown.
that's just wild. Make it, keep on Twitter and Reddit. I've seen Reddit, Twitter, Facebook. They're all horrible across the board. Oh,
Reddit is the funniest thing ever.
Marcus, shout out to you. Someone finally agreed with you on something.
Yeah, that's another Falcons fan that lost a bet to me.
God damn! How
Man,
many?
shut up, man. Why you bringing up stuff, man?
Where the hat at?
It's another.
I mean, people asking
in the
about it,
trash.
Josh, where is that?
In the
People
trash.
like-
Yeah.
Why do you understand that? Oh, the hat is right here. Okay, it's on the floor. It's on the floor.
Yeah, we got clout. We have clout, Steiner. We just bringing up former players on the show and everything.
Yeah,
we do it big like that.
that's right.
All right.
I keep asking him for tickets. He don't be fucking with me though.
All right, I can tell later.
We have.
See you.
We have.
Hey, I just want to know why did Patrick Willis retire early? Like, why did Patrick Willis retire early?
Everybody has jokes.
Yeah, we got celebrities on this show, even though nobody listens to our show, according to some people. But I said I would not talk about that. But I just, sorry. I went left. I was.
We all know the petting in you needs to be fulfilled, so I'm not even surprised.
It does. Just wait till Breeze is back.
All jokes aside, Josh, why do you have that coat hat?
Marcus, would you like to explain to the people?
No. I can tell the people.
No.
I got it.
Josh,
Basically,
feel free to explain to the people why you have that.
I'm curious.
And why that coat hat is on you in your avatar.
Can I tell them? In a short story, Marcus and I we made a bet. Basically, it's really my girlfriend's fault because her mother made this sweet potato pie.
Don't do that.
Her mother made this sweet potato pie and it was so delicious.
Before you finish, are we blaming Black women in Black History Month? Is that what we're starting off with?
Not doing it.
I'm
doing
that.
Wow.
I'm not doing that.
We're
I didn't say
blaming Black
that.
women. We need to support our Black queens. We need to support them, and we need to love them out loud and love them proudly, and not bring them down, Josh. Especially during February.
I'm telling you
I'm
what happened.
not throwing mine under the bus.
So for Thanksgiving, she made this incredible sweet potato pie, and I said, you know what, man, this thing is amazing. Is no one's really gonna eat the pie in the house besides me. So I ate one, then I ate two, and I ate three. Next thing you know, the entire pie is gone. Then I'm like, damn, I bet Marcus that I would eat another sweet for the rest of the year, and I lost the bet. So it's really her fault. Okay.
No,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Take some responsibility.
I need my hat, the Black History hat, the orange one. I don't know what it's called, with the red eyes poking out, saying, "So you're not taking accountability," and then just staring.
I mean, the pie. It was going to sit on the counter until it got old, and you don't want who wastes food.
Okay.
You know what you could have done? You know what you could have done?
What?
Gave it to anybody else.
Right.
But no. Okay, that's another
I'm
thing.
glad it came off your hand.
That's not no. Her mother made each of the siblings, each of her kids, their own pies. So they already had a whole pie themselves.
So you're blaming two Black women.
So
You're blaming two of them. So you're just gonna double down and blame more Black women.
I'm giving you facts. Okay, there were pies made
because of your ineptability to have any type of self-control as a man, your lack of accountability. You've decided to blame not one, but two Black women. You decided to blame the Black woman that you love, that you claim to love, And you're blaming the black woman who gave birth to that black woman that you claim to love.
She
Josh,
made the pie
Josh,
and brought it in the house. What am I supposed to do?
take some responsibility. Just
Look,
own it. Say you don't have self-control. Just say it.
The
It's
pie
not
was
anybody
so
else's
good,
fault.
man.
It's yours.
Look. Okay, so yeah, Braylon agrees with you, Josh, but Rod says stop while you're behind. Let me tell y'all.
How long is that Abby gonna be up, Josh?
It's a screenshot that says the duration of it. I can't say
It'll be until the Falcons' first game.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that.
Damn,
That's a long time.
that's a long time.
Falcons' first game of the season.
I don't remember agreeing to that. Actually.
So that's like the whole.
So-
That's like the whole summer. It's a couple months.
Right.
Man, it's gonna be a long
It's gonna
summer.
be crazy because people are really gonna be clicking on his profile thinking he's a Desmond Trufant burner account, and then it's gonna be like, "Oh, you're a Colts fan. Never mind."
Man,
I really hate y'all.
They're just gonna be on your ass about Carson Wentz being shit.
dog, we ain't tell you to eat 3 whole pies.
No, it was one whole. Well, it was 1.5. Okay, 1.5 whole pie.
Whole pies?
Whole pies.
Yeah,
This
I
man
mean,
ate by
How the
himself.
fuck you do that?
and
dog?
yeah,
Like,
it was there. Like you don't want to throw away a whole pie. It's right there.
That's
Go
a
ahead.
whole pie.
Go ahead and blame the black woman that put the ingredients together, that put it in the store. A woman that's just trying to feed her family through these tough times, and you're gonna trash her too. Go ahead and do that,
Right.
Josh.
I'm not.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not trashing anyone. I'm just saying what happened.
with all the stuff
I
that
was
was going through, you decide to do that. Like,
No, I was put in a moment of a weakness, and the pie capitalized on that. That's all.
That's not the pie's fault.
So in your moment of weakness, you decided
That's
to blame the
just
black
so
people.
that's just what you
Noted.
took to it.
During Black History Month. Look,
That seems to be like your go-to move whenever things aren't going your way. You just blame the nearest black person.
Get out of here, man.
all right. Last question, because we've been on here for a long time. And I got things to do in the morning. How do you feel about the NFC South's future? Shit, I don't know.
I hope everybody sucks.
Right.
Right, that's what I'm making. Everyone else sucks. I mean, Carolina.
No, I didn't say everyone else.
I
I didn't say everyone else. I said
Oh, you said
everyone.
everyone. No, everyone else. I mean, I can't take another year of what we just had. No, I can't do that.
No, as long as you have Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, and like at least 2 of those defensive pieces, they're gonna win at least 8 games a year. So, and then their variables to go higher.
Right.
Yeah,
And the Saints are selling their hell, so fuck them.
I think it depends. It really depends on what the Saints do at quarterback. Like if the Saints can get a competent,
No, they already got their quarterback.
Oh, fuck them.
they can't do that. They're really going to do that.
Why not? You paid him. Why not?
Excuse
I
me.
mean, he's good in that role, but I feel like we saw what like his inabilities and his shortcomings as a starting quarterback.
Nah, show him the Falcons tape. That's all you need to see. That's
Exactly.
him. That's him right there.
He had Kerrigan.
Right.
That's right.
That's him. That's who he is.
Right.
So he should fare well against other teams.
Yeah, he'll be the best.
Hey man, bring Jameis Winston in. Give him a first shot at
No,
training.
keep him.
Nah, man.
I ain't gonna free him.
I
Ain't
know.
gonna free him.
I know you half and half, man.
Free Jameis to the gulags.
Dog, 10-6. That shit is bold.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I want to say
That's
it's bold
possible.
because we legit like blew like what 5.
Can't use that.
440?
Can't use that.
I mean, okay.
He can't use that at all. Can't use that at all. That's 8 wins.
Yeah, my cap is 8-8. I
I
think
still
we
like.
go 8-8.
I don't do these anymore until I'm not gonna do any of these until this like they do moves at the draft and preseason and all that shit. But like I said, every time they can win every game, they can lose every game. There's not a single game they're completely outclassed. There's not a single game that they should be getting blown out. So we'll see.
You tripping?
11-5.
But you
Y'all
tripping.
bold. 11-5.
Are we playing Madden?
I
I could do that in Madden.
I would say between 9 and 17 and 6, somewhere. One of those two.
I'm
I
curious
say,
if you
yeah,
guys
like I said 8-8. At most,
You think
9-7. At most.
You think he'd bet on that? You think he'd bet on the Falcons going 11-5? Because I can have him in a Colts hat too.
No, I'm not taking
No.
that bet. No.
Hey, man, do you want to
Also, I am really curious to see what Tampa Bay is going to do. Like, period. I think Carolina won't be good for another, 2 years, but Tampa Bay is weird.
Yeah. Tampa Bay.
Can we spell my name right? Holy shit.
You spelled his name wrong, man. I don't even know how you spell your name. Actually.
I mean,
You spelled it right.
Tampa's bringing back the same team. So they
But they're like 3 of their most impact players are free agents.
Oh, Bear and who else?
And Ndamukong Suh, I think, Barrett, fucking
Chris Godwin.
Godwin.
Oh, Godwin. Yeah, Godwin. Yeah.
We're gonna see. NFC South, we just gonna see how it's gonna turn out. Hopefully the Saints are last in the division.
They once again will be the second best division in the NFL.
Whoop, whoop.
That division with the fucking Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals. That one right there, boy.
49.
Boy, the 49ers are going to be fucking disgusting next year.
If they can get a quarterback.
They don't even need the quarterback. They just needed their defense back. Everybody on their defense was out all year.
Right, because of COVID.
Yeah.
No, the niggas got hurt.
Yeah, but the boss, he tore his ACL, didn't he?
They tore his ACL. One person had an Achilles there. Like it was out. It was all bad.
Right.
Oh.
And they still won 6 games or some shit.
Yeah, they want more. That's the thing that pissed me off. They
Pitiful.
didn't have their entire defense. They had a better record than we did.
That's pitiful. They didn't have a quarterback. Pitiful.
Pathetic. Ridiculous.
Coaching.
Fuck the 49ers. GP.
You know my thoughts. I ain't gonna
I know
reiterate.
you're not hush your mouth.
I'm gonna sit here and eat my ice cream.
Wait,
Tell us how you really
Jalen.
feel, Jalen.
No, we're not doing
About
that.
the 49ers, I can do that.
No.
Do it.
Don't
Do
you
it.
bring that juju onto this show.
Do it.
Goddamn. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it.
She might not schedule me for the next 36 shows again, so I don't know. I might not want to do that.
First of all,
I
not our fault.
I gotta pay my kid, or he just not scheduling me.
We will work around your schedule, at least during the off season, except for next week. So,
No, you won't. No, you won't.
except for next week. Dang. That's
Okay,
it.
we'll see. We got it in writing.
Y'all need to hush in the comments about San Francisco before we get him started. That is the end of today's show. We almost did 2 hours. We haven't done a 2-hour show in a long ass fucking time. And it's all Jalen's fault since he was late. How am I going to have an episode that says Jalen returns and this nigga late? But goodness gracious, what the hell? And Marcus made an appearance.
You want to do this? You want to do this? I'm exposing. What's up? I told y'all on Monday that because I was taking these classes for work, I was gonna be off all week. And what you decide to do? Wait till the day that I have something planned to start the show.
Okay, so you know.
No.
for the last 3 days that got us sidetracked. Okay, that's not my fault. Okay, it kind of is, but anyways, if you know, you know. Don't text me or at me no more and that motherfucking shit. All right, thank you. So, but you're here now, and we adjusted our schedule for you, and we appreciate you. I know we played 49ers here. Didn't I tell you not to say nothing else about the goddamn 49ers in the fucking comments? Love you though. Thank y'all for coming on. Do we have any shout outs? Let's start with Marcus. No, he wasn't the last one I heard. Marcus, do you have any shout outs?
Just shout out to all the Falcons fans. Y'all can follow me on Marcus_Twitter or Sniffles on Twitter. So if you
Marcus had me
want to make a
blocked.
bet, if you want to make a bet with me, you can get put on that Summer Jam screen just like Josh. So
it's a deal with the devil. Don't do it.
Do what you want to do. You know, I'm here.
Don't do it.
Jalen, you got any shout outs? Besides,
as usual, I would shout out Aaron at Falcon Fans. And I guess this time we can shout out all the Black people for Black History Month.
Except for one. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
You were just...
I am. Yeah. I'm not going to deny it. So,
all the Black people, shout out Matt Ryan, shout out Julio Jones, shout out everybody who decided to play like shit to give us the 4th overall pick. I very much appreciate it.
Everybody. All of them. Jamel, you got any shout outs?
Oh, yes. Well, shout out to everybody on this show. You guys subscribe to my channel, Flag on the Play. Link in the description box. I appreciate you guys for having me on. And yeah, just shout out to everybody. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's see what Josh does since we kind of made him upset today.
I'm not upset. But just shout out to my little boy, to my lady, and her mother sweet potato pie.
All three of them. All three of the pies.
Now y'all, I can't give credit to the sweet potato pie.
You're embarrassing.
You was
but shout out, like Jamil said, shout out to everybody who's tuning in, who's listening, who's watching. Just shout out to everybody. Thank you.
Shout out to everyone who's hate watching.
All right, I'm out of here.
Shout out to oh god, okay. Shout out to Breeze that was in the comments yelling at us the whole time. We're gonna have a show sometime next week, and Eric Robertson. Did I say his fucking name right? Eric Robinson from The Falcoholic, since no one wants to come on the show, is coming back on the show. Y'all see what I did there again? Petty just is in my head. He's coming back. He will be back. Jamel will be back. Marcus will be back. That's when we planned for him to have back, but he just had to show up today. We appreciate him. And the KTSE Ave Podcast. Y'all go subscribe. Marcus, should I say you're on there? Because they might not listen. Well, Marcus is on there, but he's a lot better on there. He behaves more on the KTSE Ave Podcast. All right. Breeze is part of that team, along with Adolphus and El Chapo, who comes back on every now and again. So make sure y'all listen to that. That shit will be in the description box below if you're coming in now. And we really, really appreciate y'all listening and tuning in. And whenever we record in off season, during the season, it's weekly. The off season is up in the fucking air. And we'll see you next week. Oh, and the jersey winner will be revealed next week. Okay, this was
me. I won.
And let me plug my channel again. Flag on the Play. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my channel.
That is actually in the description right now. So subscribe to his shit, subscribe to our shit, and we out.
Holla.